What's up traders, it's 2024 and this is my first YouTube video of the year. There's going to be a lot of videos and a lot of content coming out this coming year. I'm super excited for it and I just wanted to say I hope this is a very successful year for you, everybody watching this video. May it be a prosperous year and may you achieve all your dreams and make a lot of percentage trading the markets. I also hope you set your goals for 2024. If you haven't, you have to set your goals right now. And if you want some tips on how to set goals, and if you want to know what my goals are for 2024, trading related goals, you're more than welcome to go and watch my YouTube video. I'll post a link, it'll pop up just now. So go watch that video. It is where I share a lot of my goals and also tips on how you can set goals for the upcoming year. Because the thing is, if you don't set goals, you're not aiming at anything. And the thing is, if you're aiming at no target, what target are you going to hit? You know, you're not going to hit any target. So the thing is, if you have goals, you know that you're at least flying in the correct direction and not just hovering around. I also just wanted to share one trading tip for 2024. If you've been trading for a while, let's say for a month or a year or 5 years, it doesn't matter, and you cannot find consistency. This is something I came across that changed everything for me. You need to find one strategy and stick to it. The thing is, if you jump from strategy to strategy, you're not going to find consistency. You need to find one strategy, master it, and just stick to it. And I can guarantee you 1 year from now, your trading will be completely different. But the problem is, if you jump from strategy to strategy, next year this time, you will be in exactly the same position. And the thing is, you will never find true trading consistency. So find the right mentor and find the correct strategy and stick to it. So anyway, in today's video, we are going to go through the charts quickly. Just quickly check what's happening in the markets through the 4 pairs that I'm trading. So I added 1 pair to my watch list again. I added AUD JPY, so the Aussie Japanese yen. So that pair I added. So we're just going to quickly run through what's happening in the markets. It's not going to be a long video, but just so we can quickly check what's happening with price action. So let's quickly jump onto the charts. Okay guys, so as you can see on my screen, at the moment it is Friday the 12th of January and it's about 7 o'clock in South Africa at the moment. So the markets are almost closing. So let me just quickly run through a few of the pairs. So Euro US dollar, as you can see, not much happening since the beginning of the month. So you'll see we just broke out of this large range on the left hand side. So we had this massive wick last week Friday at the top and the bottom. And as you can see, price has literally just been range bound. We've just been between these two highs and lows. And literally we just tapped out of that high and then completely retraced again and then started ranging over here again. So at the moment, not much happening on Euro US dollar. I'm waiting for more of a push to the upside or to the downside just to see some commitment in the markets. And then I will definitely start looking for setups. But I do need to see that commitment in either direction to know where the market is moving. So as you know, I only trade the 1 hour time frame. So we need that commitment in either direction before we look for a setup. So on Australian dollar, US dollar, on the Aussie, as you can see as well, we have just been stuck in this large range as well. So we literally made a wick at the top, large wick at the bottom, and we've just been ranging between this price action. So same as Euro US dollar, I want to see a push to the upside or the downside, just to see some sort of commitment to know where the market is going, and then I'll start looking for some setups. So you'll see here, I just done some back testing on this pair as well for the year. So usually after I finish a year in trading, I always go back test it again as well, just to see if I would have made exactly the same percentage as I would, back testing and in the live markets. Because in the live markets, there's a lot of emotion. When you're back testing, that emotion is not there. So you'll see that's my results on this pair, which is a bit low because on this pair, usually I get a lot more percentage on my back testing. So 2023 was a bit of a slower year, but I mean 17% is still not too bad. Actually didn't want to show this, but I'll leave it in the video. It's not too hectic. So anyway, so as you can see on AU, just in a larger range, and the thing is, above these highs and lows there's a lot of liquidity, so that means that, you know, the price can push up and then all the buyers can jump into the market, and then all of a sudden it will just be a sell-off again. So the thing is, you want price to break out of this liquidity area to show commitment before a person starts looking for setups to the up or downside. So anyway, just staying patient on AU, and then on Euro Japanese Yen. So you'll see on EJ also not too much happened. We had this nice impulse to the upside. So you'll see, say from the beginning of the year, we had this nice push to the upside. Then we had this large descending channel, and then we started showing some commitment to the upside, you know, just pushing up, breaking the high, retracing, but not really big shifts in momentum. And then we had this very nice push to the upside. So I actually took a trade here. It ended up being a reduced risk loss for me. So I lost about 0.5%. So I actually took this trade over here because, you know, price had this commitment to the upside, and this was basically my high on this pair, and this was my low, and we had this nice push to the upside, and we had this break here. It was a bit of a small break for me, but I felt like momentum was moving to the upside, and there was only like a 2 candle retrace, so I was very willing to take the setup. So it tagged me in, it broke that high so I could reduce my risk, and then it just took me out for a 0.5% loss. So still happy with that trade, not a bad trade. And yeah, so I took a 0.5% loss, not bad at all. And I'm very optimistic for what's coming with this pair, because it looks like it's really starting to move. And then you'll see now, at the moment, we had this push to the downside, but it's more of, you know, corrective price action. We're breaking the lows and then retracing, breaking the lows, retracing. We had this nice red candle, and it looks like there can be sort of a setup, because with this pair, it likes to descend and then impulse in that direction, or ascend and impulse in that direction. Sorry for my drawing. So yeah, at the moment, staying patient. I wouldn't really take a setup there. I would rather want to see some more commitment, but it doesn't look like a shift in momentum. But still, it's late on a Friday, so I wouldn't really take any setups so late on a Friday. And then on Australian dollar, Japanese yen, as I said, I added this back into my watch list, because I just went and back tested 2021 and 2 again on this pair, just to, you know, just to fine tune a few things and see what mistakes I was making, because it's a very choppy pair, or it can be a very wicky and choppy pair. But when it gives you big moves, it gives you very nice impulses, which can give you very good percentage. So on this pair, not much happened. We had this descending at the bottom. I actually took a setup here that also gave me a 0.5% loss. I feel that was more of an average trade, so it wasn't really the best setup. But I could see price was struggling to move to the downside and kept on breaking the lows and retracing. I then took a reversal setup on this line. It tagged me in, and then I reduced my risk when it broke that high, and then it tagged me out for 0.5% loss as well. But anyway, we then saw price shoot up, break the high, retrace, break the high, retrace, break the high, retrace, break the high, retrace. So it was very ascending on the top, and then it started impulsing to the downside with large wicks. So also showing no commitment at all with large wicks there as well. And it still looks pretty choppy, and, you know, just turning from ascending price action, sorry for all this bad drawing, but from ascending price action to descending price action. So just ascending, then descending, then ascending. So it's not clean price action. I would rather see some more pushes on this pair, you know, some more commitment in a direction before I'll take any setups on this pair. So what I'm expecting basically is just, you know, we just want to see some more commitment on all of these pairs in either direction. And then I will start looking for some setups, because I am a price action trader. And basically with price action, there's no indicators or anything. So you're just reading pure price action and looking for clean setups in the market, like impulses and then continuation setups. And then of course as well, the bomb setup where it must impulse and then retrace, break that line, then impulse again. So anyway, guys, Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you on the next one. Okay guys, so as you can see in the markets, there's not too much happening at the moment, but because of all of the ranges, I do expect price to start moving and gaining some momentum in the upcoming weeks. So let's see what happens. Stay patient and just sit on your hands. Do not take any what if trades, trades that you think if it's going to happen, then I'm going to make so much percentage. Don't take those what if trades. Rather sit on your hands and let's be patient and wait for the correct trading setups. Stay consistent and have a blessed week forward. And may 2024 once again be a very successful year.